Hi everyone. I wanted to touch base just with everything that's going on right now with coronavirus and changes in life and all of that. For each of you, in regards to the Pure Body Detox program and what we walk through with you, for one, I just want to reiterate that what we are working on and our goals of improving your health should be most important now. That process doesn't change now that the coronavirus is here. It doesn't change what we're already doing, because whether it's the coronavirus, whether it's the influenza virus, whether it's whatever else that we're dealing with, our health problems and things in our environment and all the things that we can't control, the goal should still be the same. Health starts from the inside, and we have to learn how to support the body. We have to learn how to boost the energy, the cellular aspect, and then clear the drainage so that we can start to remove toxins, start to remove the things that are creating and perpetuating this toxic, inflammatory, and unhealthy environment. And so for those of you who are walking through this with me, we're already doing that. So you are so much better off than if we are not doing that. The products that you're on, the steps that we're having you do are to help each of those things. So for one, I do want to help remind you with a couple of things. At this point, stress is a huge factor for everybody. If you are getting 5 to 6 emails a day, you're watching the news, you're seeing whatever is going on, it is very hard not to let stress and the economic aspects and all those things affect you. So when it comes down to that, you have to start to implement different things to help prevent your body from going into what we call the cell danger response. That is when the body perceives threat and the cells itself change their functioning and what they do. And we know that when we stimulate the vagus nerve, and there are certain things that we can do with that we can help shift our body into that resting state. So meditation is good, yoga is good, deep breathing, diaphragmatic breathing from your belly is super important. So taking a break every hour and doing 5 minutes of just focusing on your breath. Check in with yourself. What's working, what's not? How does your body feel? Are you tense in certain areas? Are you drinking enough water? Just focusing on yourself should be key. Another thing with this opportunity for many of us who now may be at home, or things are slowing down a little bit just because we can't go out and be social, look at this as a blessing. Maybe we've needed a wake-up call for a while. Maybe we've needed to take some time to sit down and just figure out what is working, what is not working. If you want your health and your life to stay the same, then stay the same. But you cannot expect that that is going to get any better if you don't make changes. So now is the opportune time. Take time to reflect on yourself. Take time to just jot out what your health goals are. What does that look like? Are you meeting the goals that we've talked about? Or are you still pushing them a little bit aside and not quite reaching them? That's okay. But you have that control. Health starts with our inner health. It starts with figuring out what's working, what's not working, figuring out what you want, and start from there. The other thing I really want to talk to you about is, I know there's all sorts of information about how to fight the coronavirus and what supplements to take and what is best. There's really not a lot of stuff out there that's showing how best to fight this. The interesting thing is there are a lot of more natural products that they're saying are helping. And I assume they're helping greatly because they are boosting the immune system. They're probably fixing the deficiencies that we've had with zinc, magnesium, selenium, vitamin C, those types of things. So again, the process, the steps that you're doing should be about the same. You should be focusing on providing nutrient-dense foods to your body. You cannot expect it to fight an invader, to fight something that's out there if the terrain, the environment, and your body in and of itself is not already healthy to withstand that. Think about if you have faith and You believe in God, thinking about building your house on that rock foundation versus sand or other things, or just understanding that if you are trying to provide that healthy aspect to where something else is not going to affect you and take you down. So think of, during medieval times and having the walls up and the moat and all those things. Those are different ways that they would help prevent the external forces from getting to them. Well, the best way that we can support our body is to actually pay attention to our body, to provide it with what it needs, to start with inner health. So I think take the time that's needed to maybe not look at the news, not follow it second by second. I can tell you it's been a blessing. I was out of the clinic today and off and home with the kids. And guess what? We're walking twice a day. We're being mindful of if somebody else is walking, we go to the other side of the street so that we are keeping our distance. We're making a great schedule for what we do in the morning. The kids know what to do. We napped on the couch today together. We read books. We cooked. And so it's really a great opportunity for us to just reconnect and figure out how can we best do life no matter what's going on outside of our bodies, what's going on in our community. And then also remember what's most important. Most of us would say family, our own health, our spiritual faith, whatever those things are. So in all reality, even though it seems like things are burning down around us with this coronavirus, try to recenter and realize that, you know what, hopefully most of us have our family members with us, or that they are healthy and safe. And we have that opportunity to take our own health in our hands and to be able to walk through this time in life and look back and learn from it. Message me if you have any questions, and I will be sending some direct messages to some of you individually, okay? All right, have a good day.